Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mohammad Huzafa Tariq, and I have been teaching mathematics for about 6 to 7 years. I am dealing with the O levels, Khan board, and the intermediate Sindh board. Okay? So the purpose of making the videos is that there are many of the students around in Pakistan also and around the world who cannot able to afford the higher studies, who cannot able to afford basically the heavy fees of the tuition centers or the tutors to get the good grades in their examinations. So these videos are basically for them, so that those who are willing to study, they can see the videos, get the techniques, get the solution of the questions which they want to answer. And if they are getting any kind of problem, if they are getting any kind of query regarding these lectures, they can comment me on the video so that I can easily reply to them. Moving on, today the lecture is basically dealing with the ADMAS O levels, whose code is basically 4037, and the lecture which we are going to start and the chapter which we are going to start is basically a simultaneous equation. The topic today which we deal with is quadratic equations, and you have to find out the minimum and the maximum values of the quadratic equation. First of all, before starting a quadratic equation, you must know the equations, the expression, linear and non-linear equations. Okay? So if we talk about the expression is basically consist of minimum two numbers with at least a single basic math operator. What does a basic math operator means? The basic math operator is basically the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. ठीक है? उसके बाद हमारे पास if we talk about differentiation or integration, these are known not the basic math operator, these are basically the advanced mathematics operator. सही है? उसके बाद if we talk about the equations, expression, अच्छा, first of all expression, before that expression consists is of mainly three types. Three types of expression are there. First is fractional expression, arithmetic expression, and third one is algebraic expression. Majority of the books you have been deal with the algebraic expression. That's why majority of the students only know about the algebraic expression, not the arithmetic expression and fractional expression. 2 plus 2, 2 plus 3, 3 plus 4 are known as basically the arithmetic expression. Like if we talk about 2 plus 4, 3 plus 5, 5 minus 2, these are all known as an arithmetic expression. Similarly, if we talk about 2 upon 7 minus 4 upon 5, 2 upon 4 plus 6 upon 7, these numbers are basically in the fractional form, so these are known as a fractional expression. ठीक है? Third type is, you all know, is basically the algebraic expression, which is like this: 2y plus 4, 3u minus 3. These are in basically the algebraic expression. Algebraic expression consists of at least a single variable. ठीक है? जिसके अंदर मेरे पास वेरिएबल इस्तेमाल किया जाए वो हमारे पास algebraic expression बन जाती है. सही है? Moving on towards the equation. What does equation means? What does equation means? Equations mean, first of all, you must know that equation means to equate. That means left hand side must be equal to right hand side. It does not matter that on both the sides there are algebraic expression, on both the sides there are fractional or arithmetic expression. It may also deal with, on the left hand side it may be the arithmetic expression, and on the right hand side it may be the algebraic expression. But after solving, after simplification, you must end up with the solution in which after substituting you will get left hand side must be equal to right hand side. These are known as the equations. ठीक है? Equations को further categorize किया जाता है in the linear equations and non-linear equation. If we talk about the linear equation, in the linear equation the highest power of a variable, the unknown variable, must be 1. Like x plus 4 is equal to 0, 2x minus 4 is equal to 3x plus 2. These all are known as the linear equations because the highest power of the variable is 1. Similarly, if we talk about the non-linear equations, if the highest power of the unknown variable is greater than 1, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or infinity, up till infinity, we will end up with these are all categorized under the non-linear equations. Quadratic equation, cubic equation, these are also categorized under the non-linear equation. ठीक है? So moving on towards the question, this question directly indicates you that it is a quadratic equation. How can we say that? Because the highest power of the unknown variable is 2. So this quadratic equation is given to you, and the question which they ask is, first of all, you have to convert this equation is in x minus m square plus n form. Part B, you have to find out maximum or minimum values. Part C, you have to plot a graph of a quadratic equation. ठीक है? So first of all, simple method to plot a graph of a quadratic equation is that you must know about the three main points. First of all, first point is you have to find out the two coordinates on x main x-axis. Part 2, one coordinate on main y-axis, and part 3, maximum or minimum values. ठीक है? ये आपने करने. If you have been ended up with these three parts correctly, you can easily able to plot the correct diagram of a quadratic equation. Moving on towards the question, x square minus 8x plus 15 is equal to y. This is your quadratic equation which is given to you, and you have to solve these three parts. First of all, to find out the two main coordinates on the x-axis, what you have to do, just simply place y is equal to 0 in this given equation. If we substitute y is equal to 0 in this given equation, we will end up with x square minus 8x plus 15 is equal to 0. Now it totally depends on you whether to apply the middle term break or to apply the quadratic formula to get the values of x. It just totally depends on you. सही है? If I want to apply a middle term break, I have to end up with the 2 points which after multiplication give me 15 and after addition will give me 8. ठीक है? So the two numbers are 5 and 3. 5 multiplied by 3 will give me 15 and 5 plus 3 will give me 8 after addition. X square minus 5x minus 3x plus 15 is equal to 0. Done? Moving on, if I want to take x common from these first two terms and 3 common from last two terms, x minus 5. Done? Similarly, minus 3 common from last two terms, I'll end up with x minus 5 is equal to 0. Make sure that these two brackets must be equal, otherwise your answer will be wrong. X minus 3, x minus 5 is equal to 0. To get the values, final values of x, you have to equate it one by one with 0. So x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 5, and if I want to write it in a coordinate form, it will become 3, 0, 5, 0. These are the main coordinates on the main x-axis, and this is my first point which I have received after solving the quadratic equation. Moving on to find out the second point, which is basically to get a single coordinate on the main y-axis, what you have to do, just simply substitute x is equal to 0 in equation number A. After that, you have been ended up with the value of y, which is 15, and if you want to write in a coordinate form, it is 0, 15. This is my second point which we have received. Third point is asking you what you have to do, just simply find out the values, maximum and the minimum values. ठीक है? Maximum and the minimum values के लिए आप क्या करोगे? You have to apply the completing the square method to find out the maximum and the minimum values. To apply the completing the square method in the given equation, x square minus 8x, just write plus 15 equal to y. सही है? How can you apply completing the square method? You have to equate these terms by a formula. The formula of a minus b whole square or the formula of a plus b whole square. this sign will indicate you that either to apply a minus b whole square or a plus b whole square. So now I am applying a minus b whole square. The formula for a minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. After equating these terms, I'll end up with a is equal to x and minus 2xb is equal to minus 8x. After cancellation, I'll get the value of b, and the value of b square is 16. Since in the formula the value of b square is demanding, so I have to add and subtract plus 16 and minus 16. That means my question arises that my requirement is only positive 16. Why I have been ended up with the negative 16? There is a rule of math that if you want to add something, if you want to add any number in a given equation by your own, you have to subtract that thing, that number 2, to get the final answer after cancellation. The final answer after cancellation will remain constant. Similarly, if you want to multiply any number in a given expression or an equation, you must divide that number to end up after cancellation with the same expression or equation. ठीक है? So this whole term is enclosed in a formula. So I can write y is equal to x minus 4 whole square minus 16 plus 15 will give me minus 1. So my part A is x minus m whole square plus n. If I compare this part with this, the value of m is 4 and the value of n is minus 1. ठीक है? So I have been ended up with the part A. The part B says that you have to find out the maximum and the minimum values. To find out the maximum or minimum values, what you have to do, just simply equate this term with the 0. I'll end up with the value of x which is equal to 4. After getting the answer, you have to substitute this value again in this equation. 4 minus 4 will give me 0 and y, the value of y is minus 1. If I want to write it in a coordinate form, it is 4 comma minus 1. So this is basically the maximum or minimum values, but yet I have been not ended up whether it is a maximum value or a minimum value. To find out whether it is a maximum or a minimum value, we must know that the values, if the value of A is greater than 0, that means you have been ended up with the minimum values, and if the value of A is less than 0, that means you have been ended up with the maximum value. ठीक है? So A क्या चीज़ है, सबसे पहले मुझे ये पता होना चाहिए. So basically the coefficient 1 which is present in this equation is basically A. If I want to write this form in a general form, it is like this: y is equal to a x minus b whole square minus c. So if I compare this equation with the given formula, the value of a is equal to 1. That means the value of a is greater than 0. So I'll end up with the minimum values. So this is my minimum value. The problem is that how does my graph of a minimum value look like? If a is greater than 0, that means the graph must be having the minimum value like this. I have to write this coordinate 3, 0, 5, 0, similarly 0, 15 and 4, minus 1. And if the value of a is negative, you must be ending up with the maximum value. A is less than 0, what does that mean? The value of a must be negative, like minus 1, minus 2 and so on. So this is your maximum, this is your minimum value. You have been ended up with part B. Now finally you have to plot or sketch a graph of a quadratic equation. These are the 3 main requirements which must be there to plot a correct graph of a quadratic equation. ठीक है? So to plot a graph of a quadratic equation, we all know that 3, 0 and 5, 0, these are basically the main coordinates on x-axis, 3 and 5. Done. Similarly, 0, 15 is the main coordinate on the y-axis if it is like this. 15 and 4, -1 is over here. If -1 is over here and 4 is in the center, so it must be like this. ठीक है. So ये मेरे पास जो है, I have plotted all the coordinates on a graph. So finally I have to combine or join all the coordinates. So here is a graph of this equation, which is x square minus 8x plus 15. And since you all know that the value of a is greater than 0, so we must end up with the minimum value, which is 4, -1. So I hope this questions helps you a lot, this lecture helps you a lot to find out the maximum and the minimum values to solve the quadratic equation by using middle term break or apply completing the square method. If you have any kind of query, you can ask me, you can comment on this video, so that I can be able to see that what kind of problem you people are facing. Now I am ending up the lecture. So here is a small request, kindly like, share and subscribe the channel for more videos, for more supporting videos. Thank you so much.